Friday, November 3rd here in southern Ontario, Canada. So as a follow-up video to the last video I just made about the climate activist alarmist idiots, in the 60s and throughout the 70s as well, oil was going to be gone in 10 years. We were going to use it all up. We were going to consume it. It was a finite resource because they came up with the name fossil fuels. And I remember when I was a kid in school, they told us that all the oil reserves underground were dead dinosaurs. And because there were no more dinosaurs, we were going to deplete the puddles of dead dinosaurs. And hence we would run out of fossil fuels. Turns out we just keep finding more and more of it. In fact, where they're having the, I'll say, conflict, so I don't trip any AI algorithms here with magic words, the conflict in the Middle East, they just found a massive, this is a fairly recent discovery, massive underground reserve of natural gas, which happens to, I think it spans over 4 countries. It's that big. And it happens to involve, it's in the territory of the conflict, right? I think even slightly more recently, they just discovered another great big vast resource of it in the Mediterranean, right there in the same neighborhood. Maybe the conflict over there is more about puddles of dead dinosaurs than what we're being told, but that's tinfoil speculation, so we shan't go there. What is Canada? Number 3 in the world, I think, for fossil fuel reserves. Natural gas. It's cheap, and it's relatively clean. It's a whole lot cleaner than coal. I mean, the only thing that could be argued is cleaner is hydro, water generation. But that has its limitations. For example, on the prairies, it's not like northern Quebec. And the world would love to be buying that stuff from us, and we have vast resources of it, but no, instead we're supposed to buy electric heat pumps, which don't work when it's cold. Yeah. Well, anyways, don't tell Greta Thunberg and her climate activist alarmist idiots that actually petroleum is the true renewable. It's the only thing that is renewable. The earth keeps making it. It's never going to go away. We can't consume it all. It doesn't happen. Yeah, it just keeps coming up from the ground there, natural gas. Whereas you have to renew a solar panel every 10 or 20 years, and you have to renew a wind turbine. Well, they need rebuilt every 5 or 10, and they only got 10 or 20 or 30 years in them before they become, well, don't tell Greta, but they're not recyclable. And better not tell Greta and her friends that solar panels are actually toxic waste when they're done. But the climate activist alarmists, you try and tell them this stuff, and their synopsis just, you can hear them sizzling, right? Psst, psst, no, cow fart's bad. No, psst, cow fart's bad. Why are cow farts bad, Greta? Because the devils and devils told you they are. But you can only hold one notion in your head, Greta, so anyways, enough of that.